Hello everybody, I'm delighted to be here for the second session of my series on facts, alternative facts, fake facts. The last session, which was on science and politics and how to tell fake facts from real facts, was something that I have, I think, a reasonable amount of experience in. I've been a professor for 40 years and doing science for 40 years, and I know a lot about it. This topic I'm less of a scholar in. I'm going to talk about facts, fake facts, and alternative facts in the context of reality TV. Now, at Syracuse University, there are faculty whose literally their specialty is media at Maxwell School and at Newhouse. So they're really specialists. I'm not a specialist like they are, so I don't know all the ins and outs and the history of it as much as they do. But unlike them, I actually have been on reality TV. And so from that, I've gleaned a lot about it. And so I've become really interested in that genre of television, although I don't watch too much of it. So today's talk will be on my personal experiences on on the reality TV network, or the Food Channel network, and give you my perceptions of how you can figure out what's real and what isn't real. Because it's put out as reality TV, okay? And the perception is what you're seeing is very real. So what I'm going to do, again, this will be broken into 15-minute segments because it's being videoed. In the beginning, I'm going to say, well, what is reality TV? What's the definition of it? Then I'll move to cooking reality shows and how I got onto Cooks versus Cons, which is a particular reality program. And then I'm going to show my segment. That'll be a 15-minute segment. I didn't get to the end to win, so it's only 15 minutes. Then I'll dissect after that what actually happened in the filming of my segment, to some extent anyway. And also, after the segment, you get to taste what I've made. All right, so that will be prepared for you. All right, and then afterwards, I'm going to give some philosophical musings on the experience and what it was like, and my own view of reality television as a art form. Okay, the bottom line. Reality TV on the Food Network is generally real enough. Okay, it's generally real enough, and I like doing it. Would I do it again? Yeah, I'd do it again. I think I'd do better. I know more about the production, and so on. So it's real enough, but what's real enough? So what's reality TV? Reality TV evolved as we understand it now, post-2000, the year 2000. So it's been around for about 17 years. Now there was some reality TV before that, and I'll talk about it, but and it claims to present unscripted real-life situations. So that's what reality TV claims to do today. Unscripted real-life situations. And the most reality TV today focuses on drama, personal conflict, and entertainment. And reality TV is not generally educating viewers about anything, as it was in the past, particularly in the food genre. So again, reality TV focuses on drama. All reality TV focuses on drama, and it focuses on entertainment, because that's what the sponsors want. And that was quite different from the past. Now, what was the first reality TV? Now, it's really a pleasure talking to this group because you're around my age and you've had some decades of experience. So you might remember this, which is, hopefully it'll come up. Clock is striking 1, I gotta go. 2, I gotta go. Okay, so that was Candid Camera, which, frankly, I think we all enjoyed. And it was on pranks. All right, pranks would be And I was a prankster in college, and I just torture my roommates with pranks. And it's a kind of a bizarre sense of humor, I guess, and they do it to me too. And so this was on pranks, and everyone enjoyed watching other people being surprised, but they were pretty innocuous. No one got hurt, and no one was truly embarrassed. No one was truly humiliated in these. This was all in good fun. And then it's been followed more recently by America's Funniest Home Videos, where again, people now start taking videos of other people doing stupid things, and many of which people get hurt. All right, so that's how it's kind of changed from that genre. Then there's another whole new genre that we all may remember, called, one of the most famous ones is the dating game.
Tonight, on the new dating game, you'll meet Arnold Schwarzenegger, Olympia, former Mr. Universe and Mr. World, and Amanda Jones, the lovely young lady who is this year's Miss USA. That's tonight
on the dating game.
The new dating game.
Okay, so the dating game was a big deal, and I remember that. A bachelorette would ask questions to 3 hidden bachelors, the original one, and then she would select a bachelor. This morphed, of course, into all sorts of reality TV now, and much of which I think is very cruel, where the bachelor, the bachelorette, and all that. And where, again, humiliation becomes part of the game. We might want to turn the sound up a little more, because I'm not sure people in the back could hear that. Could you hear the back there? You could. Okay. So you have a good sound system. So the dating game actually was an important piece of TV, from what I understand, is that a lot of the people who became famous got their start on the dating game. They got the exposure. So can anybody recognize this guy here?
No.
Okay, can anybody recognize this woman?
Farrah Fawcett.
No, Farrah Fawcett. That is Burt Reynolds, and of course, the Arnold, right? And there are many, many stars who actually got their start on the dating game and these sorts of shows. Also, a lot of stars got their start on the Twilight Zone. And if you look at William Shatner and Robert Redford, their big roles started on early Twilight Zone. All right, today there's an infinite amount of reality TV. It is a huge part of TV today. And a lot of Survivor. I remember watching Survivor when it first came out. And then American Idol and The Voice, of course, are purportedly talent competitions, and in some sense they are. Big Brother, I forget what that is. Amazing Race, people going on racing around the world with very little to go with except a penknife in their pants. Being lost and trying to figure out where you are, and so on. And American Road Trip and Dancing with the Stars. You take some klutzy Hollywood person and match her up or him up with a really good dancer and see if they can morph into a really good dancer too. Why? Why has reality TV become so important? Okay, it costs about $100,000 to $500,000 per episode to produce reality TV. And you can also put a lot of product placement in it. Okay, and including the Food Network, and I'll talk about that when we get to my show. We have Apple TV. The Apple products commonly are in Pepsi and so forth. This is really cheap. They make a lot of money by putting on reality TV. Let me show you an example. These are the current salaries that drama TV gets. So there's a show called Game of Thrones, really popular on HBO. And so if you just add up per episode what the major stars get, that's $2.5 million. That's just the major stars. That's not talking about the production, and that's like a medieval thing where you have a lot of production value in it. Then if you want to go to comedy, you think that'd be cheaper. The Big Bang Theory, which is about science, actually, just add up the salaries per episode of their stars. That's $5 million. So it costs a great deal now to put on TV where you have actors and you have scripts and all that, compared to reality TV where you only have to have the host and maybe some judges and a minor set or an island in the case of Lost, and you just let them go. All right? And so it's really cheap. And that's what's driving a lot of it. Plus the public's voracious appetite to see people humiliated and to see drama.